Hi, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to Sparked Realities Season 2. Ay, ayan. We're down to our second season. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting me, for staying with me for my whole season 1. And welcome again to this another season. Salamat kasi as I look back, wow, grabe. Parang sobrang nag-flashback sa akin lahat. How it started, sobrang raw nung mga podcast episode ko. Kasi, wala lang, when I started podcasting was sobra lang yung saya nung puso ko during that time. And parang ang dami-dami kong gustong i-share sa mundo, sa inyo. And that's why I started Sparked Realities. Kasi yun nga, kumbaga as I look back sa buhay ko, kung bakit ako inspired, kung bakit ako, uh, I keep on thriving, I doesn't stop seeking life was because there are people also who inspired me. I heard stories as well. I heard different speeches as well na talagang naka-inspire sa akin. So sabi ko, sana one day, that's my dream. And also, sa akin, I'm thinking na, alam mo yun, yung story ko, yung ideas ko, yung experiences ko, na maka-inspire din sa iba. Kasi sabi ko nga, napaka average kind of person ko. I'm a very, just like you guys, nothing special na sobra-sobra. Kumbaga, ano lang, as a simple woman na traversing life, minsan na-challenge, ganyan. Pero, yun, patuloy na lumalaban. So, yeah, and life is hard from time to time. And talagang sinusubukan lang natin to stand up again, to figure out life, ganyan, ganito. But, in God's grace, napagtatagumpayan naman natin, nagiging fruitful naman kahit paano yung life natin. And for those people na kagaya ko lang din, na, alam mo yun, fini-figure out yung life, minsan pinanghihinaan ng loob. I want this platform to inspire those women, those people na kaya yan, okay lang. 'Di ba? Pwedeng madapa, it's part of life, but pwede rin tayong bumangon. And it doesn't mean na nasa mababa kang point ng buhay mo ngayon is yun na yung forever. No. One day is definitely na makakabangon ka uli. It's a different story. You might have your breakthrough. 'Di ba na we stay positive. So, yun talaga yung isang agenda ng ating Sparked Realities. And I'm so glad na, yeah, kinaya natin to have another season. And grabe yung first season natin. Sobrang kinilig lang ako kasi wow, parang I did 24 episodes. Ang saya-saya. Kasi nung ini-start ko siya, I really don't know what I'm doing. Sabi ko nga napaka-raw. As in, wala akong mga cheche boreche sa video ko. As in, yun lang yun. But now, mas na-challenge ako na parang, oy, it's another season and I need to step up kahit papaano. So, yeah, may mga bago tayong aasahan, mas magiging, alam mo yun, editor tayo. Kasi alam ko na you deserve better. The platform deserve better. So yeah, we'll try to pull it off pa. And yun, sobrang glad ko din from the last season kasi nakakaroon tayo ng mga different guests and sobrang grateful ako for those people who share their time sa akin, share their knowledge, their values. Salamat, salamat for those people. Nakakatuwa lang din kasi as sa naaalala ko, yung first episode natin sa season 1 is I'm telling na sana may makasama tayo. That's our dream. That's my dream during the time sa aking podcast. And yeah, God made it happen na talagang hindi lang isa, but a lot of people have joined me sa aking podcast. So, yon. So, sa akin naman, di ba, sinabi ko yon sa I think sa last episode ko for the season 1 is that sana naman this season may makasama tayong celebrity. Oh, 'di ba? Malay natin. God is good and His grace mangyayari yan. But for now, yeah, let's open the season 2 with our first episode. Ayan. Welcome, welcome again. Ayun. So, life update. Ang tagal kong nawala. Oo. I think about 2 months, ganyan. Pero sa totoo lang kasi, um, a lot had happened sa akin since last year. Pero I just tried na to pull it off from here and there. Na talagang, kasi nga, so season 1 is not yet end at that time. So talagang tinry ko lang na ma-push to, alam mo yun, to show up, to have a podcast episode pa din. So, yun. Nakaka-happy kasi na pull off pa din naman natin. Meron pa rin tayong mga na-produce. But yeah, I think it is a lot um, few compared dun sa last year natin. But yeah, sa akin naman I'm glad pa rin. And I think yung mga last episodes din natin was I have been joined by our guest. So, ang saya lang din ha. Yun yung naging end nung ating season 1. But yeah, yun nga. Kaya nga din nagkaroon tayo ng short hiatus for a while is because yun nga, life is happening. Madaming nangyayari. So, yeah, I chose to lay low for a while, na take a time to have a break. And yeah, hindi lang naman dahil doon, hindi naman lang din for the personal reason na talagang mental health, but also because I'm trying nga to produce some more quality podcast. Wow. Oh, kasi nga yun nga, parang I'm trying na mas maging, for me, mas, hindi lang naman maging productive, pero mas maging maganda yung mga editings natin. Yan. So, talagang inaral ko siya somehow. Kita niyo naman, may mga pa-teasers tayo. So, before kasi walang ganun. So, I tried na, okay, 'di ba? Parang mas seryosohin siya. So, hindi lang pala, parang yun nga, na-compare ko siya before sa last season na sobrang raw lang. Kasi mag-video lang ako, yun na yun. Yung thumbnail ko, yun na yun. So, parang ngayon, mas na-challenge ako. So, talagang, um, yeah, talagang hindi lang sa mental health, but I want to produce more quality uh, podcast episodes and inayos ko din yung pinaka platforms niya, different social media platforms. So, yeah. So, yun yung mga inayos natin for a while. So, kahit hiatus naman, kahit medyo nakalilo tayo, productive pa rin naman. And syempre, nasa isip ko pa rin kayo na, yeah, I need to do the podcast soon. So, yun. Diba? Yeah. So, yun lang naman ang ating mga ano. So, yeah, still busy sa life. Sabi ko nga, parang wow, parang before na sobrang work bahay lang. But now, I have different group na nasasamahan, ganyan. So, from here and there, may mga dinner tayo, may meetings. Then, I try to, syempre, tag-init na naman. So, I try to push our health, 'di ba? So, run, lakad, ganyan. So, yon. It occupies my time. And syempre, may time with the Lord. So, talagang everyday yan. So, yeah, we're trying na mas maging productive pa and to use our time wisely. 'Di ba na? Hindi lang siya para lang kumita tayo ng pera, but to live life to the fullest. 'Di ba? Nagpapaka-busy tayo. Ayan. So, yun, let's go down to our first podcast episode for this season. And it is titled, On Repeat, The Art of Bouncing Back. Diba? On repeat. Paano nga ba yun, no? Yung parang how to keep showing up when life is knocking you down, when it's not so much easy to go to go up, to get back up, 'di ba? Paano ba na parang pwede ka naman na hindi na lang, wag na lang, 'di ba? It's hard, really. And I think I chose this episode also kasi, yeah, the fact that we have our season 2 is because we are on repeat. We are trying to bounce back. 'Di ba? So, the art of bouncing back. Yeah. Kasi for me, ang hirap din i-push, hindi lang tong sa podcast, but in things that we do. Kasi yun nga, parang andali lang to show up when it is for money, if it's something that you will earn, but to really show up for yourself out of passion, out of you just want to share something, you just want to show up for yourself. Hindi siya ganun kadaling gawin. 'Di ba? Having the new season for me, it is very relatable kasi I think this is the norm of life na talagang it's not always rainbows and butterflies, and it will ask you na minsan mapapatanong ka sa sarili mo na, kaya pa ba? Tutuloy ko pa ba? Gusto ko pa ba? Kasi minsan mapapa-question ka talaga, hindi lang sa sitwasyon mo, but even to your capabilities. But, yeah. So, this episode ay tatalakayin natin kung paano ba tayo mag-show up pa hanggang kailan natin kakayanin. So first, it's not about life repeating problems. It's about you choosing to rise every time life throws something at you. So ito para sa akin. Minsan kasi, alam mo yun, mas nakafocus tayo dun sa paulit-ulit na problema na dumadating sa life natin. 'Di ba na parang may challenges na naman, may challenge na naman, may problema na naman. Doon tayo nakafocus how frequent na may dumadating na pagsubok sa buhay natin. Pero nalilimutan nating tingnan how frequent we also survived a lot of things, a lot of challenges, how frequent tayo nagtagumpay to face life, 'di ba? Mas madalas nakafocus tayo dun sa negative part ng life na ay may problema ganyan. Pero nalilimutan natin na yun nga na parang if you will look back, ang layo ko na pala. 'Di ba? Na parang dati ito lang, 'di ba? So, yeah, that we focus on the positive side also of life and to celebrate your simple wins. 'Di ba? Yun yung isang bagay na nalilimutan natin. Kaya I think mas napapasuko tayo minsan or minsan ah na mas nalulugmok tayo sa buhay. Kasi mas nakafocus tayo dun sa mga negative na bagay. Instead of celebrating little wins, appreciating yourself, 'di ba? Your milestones, 'di ba? Yan. At times, it's not the repeated problems anymore because you are finally learning, growing, but still, alam mo yun, different problems still do pop up. Yan. So, yun nga. Sa life naman nga kasi it is inevitable. Sabi nga, it is, kay Joyce Spring ko to narinig, it is a failure if wala kang natutunan from that failure. But if you've learned something, if nag-grow ka through that failure, it's not failure at all. Kasi may naging ka. Magiging failure lang naman siya if wala. Lumog mo ka lang after you've been knocked down, hindi ka na bumangon, wala ka nang kinuha. But if you've learned something, the next time that you do that thing, alam mo na, kaya mo na, masasurvive mo na, masasurpass mo na. So, it's not a failure at all. And sabi nga, di ba, parang experience is the best teacher. Minsan, kailangan talagang iparana sa'yo para matuto ka, para malaman mo. Kasi minsan, kahit naman may nagkwento sa'yo, na-observe mo sa iba, narinig mo, nabasa mo, iba pa rin pag nandun ka sa situation na yun and kung ano yung gagawin. Yeah, sa akin, sa personal experience ko, yeah, mahirap talaga kasi minsan mapapa-question ka talaga, tama ba yung ginagawa ko? Should I continue this way? Minsan gusto mo na lang magpahinga, pero yun nga yung sabi ko na we are the soul alam mo yun, responsible para sa sarili natin. There are people who could help us, but at the end of the day, tayo pa rin yung magpupush sa sarili natin. Tayo pa rin yung mag-show up. Hanggang saan ba yung pangarap? 'Di ba? Hanggang saan mo ba gusto? Kasi, ang dali lang naman to stop, but to keep pushing yourself is really a different story. Kasi yun nga, in your struggles, as as you want to choose life, as you want to push in life is, pag nagtagumpay ka naman, it's yours eh. 'Di ba? It's something to celebrate, 'di ba? So, para sa akin, 'di ba? Pag nagmamahal tayo, ang dali-dali to show up for those people. So, sana tayo din, when it comes to ourselves, na ganun din tayo katinding mag-show up. Ganun din tayo katinding maniwala. 'Di ba? Kasi, yeah, yun nga sabi ko nga, life is meant to be that way. There are problems here and there, but sana tayo, we keep on showing up, we keep on growing, we keep on choosing ourselves, 'di ba? We keep on bouncing back, 'di ba? And huwag tayong panghihinaan ng loob. Kaya yan. Yan. So then, I have this what I call the hit after hit. When you already learn that life is not rainbow and butterflies, you are not running away anymore, but finally ready to face all the battles thrown at you. For me kasi, ito ha, iba kasi yung nagbabounce back ka, tapos hindi mo nagigets kung bakit nangyayari lahat yung mga bagay. Minsan we're just complaining, ah, hindi tayo kising, hindi natin naiisip kung bakit ba. 'Di ba? We don't really fully understand. Kaya minsan, we get exhausted na bakit ba nangyayari sa akin to? Bakit ba may problema na naman? Bakit ganito? I'm trying to show up. I'm trying to do it all. Pero bakit ba parang ang alat-alat pa rin ng buhay? Because, akala natin, 'di ba? Ganun, 'di ba? There are people or we tend to think minsan na if I do good, if I help others, if I am positive, life will throw good things sa akin. Good karma. Yun lang yung nasa isip natin. 'Di ba na yung suffering, yung trouble, yung struggles, para lang yan sa mga tao na mali yung ginagawa, masama yung ginagawa. No, lahat tayo, we are all bound to have failures, um, suffering, struggle sa buhay. Kasi ako naniniwala ako, because God wants us to grow. God wants us to be resilient. Kasi doon lang naman talaga tayo tatatag. Doon lang naman talaga tayo titibay. And when you have accepted that fact na yung mga struggle ng buhay, yung mga struggle ay bahagi ng buhay, and you have accepted it, na okay, let's get it on. Doon ka lang talaga makakausan. Kasi minsan, para sa akin, masyado tayong pa-victim. Bakit ako? Bakit ko nararanasan to? Eh, ganito naman ako. Or kaya, in doing things for other people, bakit? Ang ganda-ganda naman ng intention ko, pero bakit ganito? For me, it's not what you do or just what on your heart. At the end of the day, what's on your heart, what is your POV, it's something you deal with the Lord. 'Di ba? It's something that you deal with yourself. Na parang, syempre, we need to be good people. It's how it works. But, hindi ganun ibabalik sa'yo ng universe. Minsan kasi, ang gustong ibigay sa'yo is lesson. Ang gustong ibigay sa'yo is for you to be resilient. 'Di ba? Na when you have accepted that fact, dun ka lang talaga magiging matapang na harapin lahat, bumangon paulit-ulit. Kasi kung lagi kang pa-victim na, ano ba yan, panghihinaan ka talaga ng loob. Kasi feeling mo lagi, may in exchange yung ginagawa mo. Yes, meron naman. There are people who will give it back to you from way another ganyan, somehow, babalik din naman sa'yo yung good karma na yan. But it doesn't mean na excuse ka na sa struggles of life. Lahat tayo, hindi lang ikaw, ay may pinagdadaanan, may pagdadaanan sa buhay. So, yeah, make it a normal thing para hindi ganun kabigat. Kasi if lagi mong iisipin na, 'di ba, ba't ako lang ganyan, 'di ba? Parang ang sad naman, na parang minsan gumagawa lang tayo ng magandang bagay just because we want things to go back at us. Minsan, you want to go good things, you want to bless others as well kasi you feel so good inside. You feel so blessed. 'Di ba? Ang sarap nung ganun. And sobrang tapang mo lang kasi alam mo na, okay, I have suffering now, I have challenges now, but I know one day it will stop. One day I will figure it out. One day it will just be a story. It will be my past. It will be my testimony. 'Di ba? Ang saya-saya nung ganun na you just bounce back hit after hit. Na one day, 'di ba? Sana dumating ka sa point that you'll face life, no more trauma, no more fear, no more excuses, no hiding away. Kasi minsan sa atin, alam mo yun, there are people na pagdating sa problema, yung ang positive-positive nila, ang saya-saya nila, ang tapang-tapang nila, na okay, ganyan. Tapos, pag problema na, ayaw na nila. Alam mo yung minsan, may mga bagay sila na pinaghirapan nila, relationship, business, passion nila, craft, ganyan, na sobra nilang pinaghirapan, nag-invest sila oras, pera, lahat, emotions, ganyan. Tapos, when a problem arise, about that thing, alam mo yun, they are just willing to let go. Willing nilang itapon, willing nilang bitawan ng ganun lang. Na parang, grabe, you have years to invest. 'Di ba? Years yung in-invest mo for that. Grabe yung mga oras na ginugol mo and you're just willing kasi hindi na masaya. Kasi may problema na. Na parang, it's not that. 'Di ba? Minsan dun mo nga maano na, okay, ang tagal mo nang nandyan sa bagay na yan. So, when this one comes, kaya mo na. 'Di ba? Na parang, life, God wants you to figure it out that moment, 'di ba? Pero there are people na handa silang iwan, talikuran lang, nang hindi man lang sinubukang ilaban, 'di ba? Tapos try na naman ng iba, 'di ba? And I think sa relationship ganun din, 'di ba? Na parang minsan akala nila, 'di ba, lagi naman tayo driven by our emotions. Syempre sa una kilig yan, ganyan. Tapos pag hindi na, hanap na ng iba, tapos nagbago na siya, hanap ng iba, tapos ganun din. Paulit-ulit, cycle. 'Di ba? Even in passions, you want sports, minsan, iba't ibang sports, iba't ibang hobbies. 'Di ba na, alam mo yun, pagka hindi na laging same, nagbababa yung emotions, may mga problem na nag-a-arise, 'di ba, na paulit-ulit dumadating sa'yo yung mga ganong pangyayari kasi paulit-ulit hindi mo hinaharap. And paulit-ulit feeling mo life is just meant na lagi lang masaya, lagi lang okay. 'Di ba? Na yeah, sana matuto tayo na to bounce back every time and to learn that life is not really just rainbow and butterflies. It is on another part, but there's a medyo rocky road part. But yun nga, doon tayo lalago, doon tayo titibay. And sana as we enjoy the rainbows and butterfly, ganun din tayo maging capacitive, 'di ba? Sabi nga parang pag nandoon ka na sa part na yun, yung ma-excite ka, ano kayang matututunan ko dito? Maging hopeful ka na ay, 'di ba? Another challenge. Ayan. So next, knowing life is definitely a battleground and having the mindset of facing it doesn't changes the fact that life is hard. The circumstances doesn't change, but your heart and point of view have changed. You finally choose to maturely face life. Ayun. So, saan to yung part na okay, let's get it on. Pero aminin natin, minsan kahit natanggap mo na life is hindi madali, life is mahirap, life is kailangan ng mga, alam mo yung part yung challenges is minsan talaga, darating pa rin yung point of exhaustion. Darating pa rin yung nakakapagod. Oo. Kasi parang ako sa experience ko, sobrang ganun ako, head on ako sa life. Sa dami kong pinagdaanan, ganyan-ganyan. Pero dumadating pa rin sa akin yung ano ba yan? Tama naman na. 'Di ba? Na, yeah, na darating pa rin yung umay. umay na parang minsan mana-knock-out ka din talaga na parang ang dami namang nangyayari, 'di ba? Paulit-ulit naman, problema, problema, problema. Na parang alam ko naman I am accepting the fact that life is hard, that this is part of life, pero bakit hindi siya nag-stop? Bakit ang dami pa rin? Yeah, so hindi ka nag-iisa. Ganyan talaga. Minsan may moment, may season sa buhay natin na grabe. Grabe yung pag-arise ng problema. Yun nga, kahit gaano ka ka-positive, kahit gaano ka ka-ready to face off life, hindi pa rin nagbabago yung sitwasyon na may mga problema pa rin dumarating. But, yun nga, I think sa akin dito is yung circumstance talaga natin sa life. Hindi natin yun kontrolado. Pero how we act, how we think, how we respond, yun yung ating kontrolado. 'Di ba? That you are finally, alam mo yun, living resilient, living hopeful in life, living ready, living for yourself, living for others. 'Di ba na, okay, yung circumstance ko, hindi ko siya makokontrol, but I am choosing to face it positively. I am choosing na maging ready, still hopeful, to be resilient in facing it. I think yun yung isang maganda na example on how we face life pag dumadating na sa ganyang point na parang, alam mo yun, parang paulit-ulit, 'di ba? Or dumadating ka sa point of exhaustion. Ako like yung sinasabi, walang masama to rest, to take a break. Kasi kahit ako pag minsan nakakakaba siya, feeling mo you are being unproductive, feeling mo hindi ka na makaka-bounce back, nagigilty ka na parang you're doing something wrong kasi you're not producing something. Pero sa totoo lang, resting is also being productive. Kasi nire-recharge mo yung sarili mo. You are allowing pa na, alam mo yun, hindi naman kasi kailangan lagi nakikita yung action, nakikita yung changes, 'di ba? Minsan internally may nababago sa'yo, mas nagiging positive ka, mas nagiging hopeful ka. So when you come at this point na exhausted ka, walang masama to take a pause. Alam mo yun, give yourself a break, 'di ba? Na ipamper mo yung self mo, mas mag-pray ka, spend time with your family or friends, 'di ba? Na yung routine mo, ibahin mo muna for a while. Mental health, exercise, do a yoga, 'di ba? Mag-journal ka, something that will help you if you are really exhausted. Na kasi ganun minsan kahit gaano tayo ka-positive, kahit gaano tayo ka-ready, kahit gaano tayo ka, alam mo yun, ka-resilient, darating pa rin talaga yung exhaustion and it's normal. Nangyayari siya with everybody kahit gaano ka nakatough, kahit ilang battles na yung napaglabanan mo, dumadating pa rin yung ganyang point ng buhay kasi tao lang naman tayo. So yun yung isa kong advice na when time comes na ganyan, walang masama to take a break, to take a pause, and don't be guilty about it. Just have your time limit na okay, hanggang dito. Then bounce back uli. Do life again. 'Di ba? Yan. And to, not being run by your emotions. Yan. For me, ito talaga. Ito yung isa sa pinaka malaking bagay for me. Ito yung isang bagay na para sa akin, nagpipigil sa atin sa maraming bagay. Yung tayo ay dinadala ng ating emotions. Sabi nga, emotions should not master you, but you should be the master of your emotions. Kasi yung emotions, sabi nga, emotions are fleeting. So, lumilipas siya. Madali lang talaga tayo ma-hype minsan when it comes to friendship, relationships, sa mga bagay, pagbago, nakaka-excite, ganyan. Alam mo yun, talagang gigil na gigil ka. Feeling mo, yun na yun. You feel so good about it. But, yeah, minsan bababa yung emotions, mawawala yung mga positive na yan, na chemical things na nangyayari sa brain mo. Kaya para sa akin, hindi dapat tayo nagbe-base sa emotions. Hindi tayo nagde-decide based on our emotions. So, walang masama na maramdaman niyang mga ganyan. For me, all emotions are valid. It telling you something. It tells you something about you. 'Di ba? Meron siyang mga warning sa'yo. May mga signal siyang gustong sabihin sa'yo. But at the end of the day, you should be above your emotions. Ikaw pa rin yung magde-decide. Have that wisdom and discernment in you na ikaw yung magde-decide. Kasi, andali lang kung sa emotion, 'di ba? Na minsan magugulat ka, nakapili ka ng isang bagay, nakagawa ka ng isang bagay out of emotions, tapos hindi naman pala. 'Di ba? Na minsan ang daming mawawala sa'yo dahil lang dun. Pero kung nag-isip ka thoroughly, para sa akin yung isang key dyan is, huwag kang magmadali. Huwag kang magmadali, lalo na kung mga big decisions yan. Kasi dyan tayo minsan nadadali. Dyan tayo madalas nagkakamali. If we make decisions abruptly, para kasi sa akin, if para sa'yo talaga yan, para sa'yo yan. It has your name written on it. Sa'yo yan. Even if you run away, hahabulin ka ng bagay na yan kasi para sa'yo talaga yan. So, anong kailangan mong itakatakot if that opportunity is, mawala? 'Di ba? If mawala, hindi yan para sa akin. Kasi kung para sa'yo yan, it will come back. It will be given in your hand eh. Para sa'yo talaga to. Yeah. So, when it comes to that, talagang yeah. Don't do things rashly. 'Di ba? Na out of emotions lang. And sa akin, sa buhay ko, yung number one key ko talaga sa akin is pinagpe-pray ko. Everything. Parang sinasangguni ko sa kanya na I have this and that. And I wait. I wait na for him to answer. And for me, yung emotions ko mag-subside din. Kasi yun nga, pag minsan, gigil ka lang talaga. Tapos, yun nga, sayang. And nakakasad if mga ganun yung mangyayari, 'di ba? Yeah, so you should be above your emotions. Yun nga, you still feel, but it doesn't control you or dictate you anymore. Ako ganyan din ako before. Wala akong wisdom and discernment. Oo. When it comes to decision making sa lahat ng bagay, lagi akong emotions ko yung nauuna. Kasi hindi ko siya kayang i-face ng sobra. I don't sit down talaga and think thoroughly. Tinithink thoroughly ko siya. Pero out of fears, yung mga emotions. Pero yung talagang kaya ko siyang iset aside yung emotion ko na okay. 'Di ba? Nito ko na lang din siya na master somehow. 'Di ba? Kaya yan. Sana lahat tayo umabot sa point na we are above our emotions. Kasi for me, that's really a key in living a good life. For us to keep on bouncing back and keep on growing in this life. Yan. And yeah, you are now finally really living. Yeah, the art of bouncing back. Na you are now living in truth of life, ready to face life, staying positive and hopeful, being above emotions. So yun, para sa akin, with all the ating na-tackle, the art of bouncing back is that, yeah, it keeps on showing up, it keeps on bouncing back sa buhay. But, hindi siya yung paulit-ulit mo lang na i-face yung problem. But for you to understand life itself. Na struggles are part of it. It is inevitable. Everybody is dealing with that. And it doesn't mean na minsan kasi we are relying on our strength, on our capabilities na okay, naintindihan ko na yung buhay. I am willing to face it na ganito, ganyan. Is, minsan, naiinis tayo or pinanghihinaan tayo kasi paulit-ulit. Tumating yung exhaustion and doon tayo minsan na didiskaril ba? Na parang, ano ba yan? Paulit-ulit naman na. No! As it is part of life, it's still possible na kahit gaano ka nakagaling, kahit gaano ka na ka-willing, talaga namang ina-knock out ka pa rin ng buhay. But it's okay as much as you are still willing to grow, to continue, and okay lang. 'Di ba? Na yun nga, even though you understand now life, it doesn't stop there. 'Di ba? Ganun pa rin. Hahainan ka pa rin ng problema. And one of the key of that is that, aside from being ready, is that you being above your emotions, na you are now really willing and able to live life with wisdom and discernment. Yan. Yun. So, yun lang. Yun lang naman yung ating The Art of Bouncing Back. Na, yan, sa ating mga viewers na may mga pinagdadaanan sa buhay or minsan napapa-question na bakit ba paulit-ulit na lang, bakit nangyayari to, bakit kahit ang ganda-ganda ng isip ko or ang pure-pure ng intention ko, ganun pa rin yung binabalik sa akin ng life. Is that because it is life. It is how this world works. It is how life works na ganun talaga. We are all about to face different challenges, struggles in life. Hindi lang para saktan tayo, hindi para i-pin down lang tayo in life, but for us to grow, for us to learn, and also for us to share yung mga experiences natin for those na nun palang nakaka-encounter para maging guide din naman tayo sa iba. And it doesn't mean na madami ka ng hurdles na na-overcome in life, okay na, 'di ba? Wala ka nang ma-encounter. No. And even though, kumbaga, champion ka na when dealing life, darating at darating pa rin minsan yung exhaustion. And it's okay. Huwag kang panghihinaan, huwag kang, alam mo yun, huwag mong tatambayan. Okay lang naman maramdaman yung mga ganun. But, alam mo yun, sana magpatuloy ka pa rin. And for those na nag-start pa lang, i-accept ang reality ng life, is that ito yung aking key sa inyo na sana ma-master nyo yung maging above kayo with your emotions. And talagang i-face nyo yung life na hindi siya laging rainbows and butterflies. Minsan, ina-knock out ka talaga niya. But, sana bumangon ka pa rin. And sana, hindi lagi lang yung positive yung ating hanapin sa life. Hindi lang naman sa buhay natin, but even to other people. Through our families, through our friends, through our relationships, colleagues, sa mga bagay. Then, minsan kasi, lagi lang nating inaano kung ano yung positive na makukuha natin. 'Di ba? Na nalilimutan natin na we are all limited. And we are here not to complete each other, but to complement each other. Na as much as you want to show up for other people, ganun din sila. But as much as alam mo yun, pag minsan na-fall short ka, nagkukulang ka, ganun din sila. So, we accept them for who they are. And, alam mo yun, sana mag-stick pa rin tayo. Hindi lang when things are good, but even when it's bad. Yeah, let's all face life. 'Di ba? Kaya natin yan. Life lang yan. 'Di ba? We stay positive, we keep on pushing, we keep on bouncing back, and to stay positive and hopeful. Kasi there's so much more in life, and ang saya-sayang mabuhay. Ayan. So, thank you guys. Thank you for joining me for this first episode, and see you on the next. Ayan. And let's end it with a Bible verse. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16. Though the righteous fall sometimes, they rise again. Ayan. So guys, sana ma-practice natin in life. And see you on our next episode. Thank you!